Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Fatima Azahro. In here, I will show or explain the result of review article about designing English language material from the perspective of global Englishes. In this article, there are several discussions. One, recontextualizing global Englishes is designing English language material. The English language is sociogenetically attribute the speaker from Anglophone countries such as Great Britain, North America including the USA and Canada, New Zealand and Australia, where English is traditionally used as a native language. Many people hold to deeply interest believe the Queen English or British English and Parmesan English or American English are the only two varieties of standard English. However, those hegemonic views should be problematic because the English language is globally used and learned in people's personal, professional, and academic lives. In the translingual and multilingual era, language diversity has been advocated in response to a global English news movement. Global English is a socio-linguistic phenomenon that has resulted in the use of English in non-Anglophone context where non-native English speakers interact with their non-native and native English-speaking counterpart. Next, critical ecological framework for designing global English-based language material. Language material are educational artifacts or research for shaping how learning and teaching occur in traditional face-to-face and virtual. According to Widodo 2016, they play pivotal role in the teaching knowledge and skill as well as instilling belief, value, and attitude in students. From a critical ecological perspective, language material live in imprint on classroom interaction as well on student-teacher and student-peer engagements. In many instances, language material dictates what, why, and how to teacher teach and student learn language. Therefore, language material design should be viewed as a critical and ecological process is producing pedagogical texts such as textbooks, module, handout, and other forms of language material. We contend that our critical ecological approach to global English-oriented language material design is essential because language material design and implementation are complex, dynamic, and fluid process as teacher and student experience language material in different social institutional contexts. Okay, next, principle of designing global English-oriented ELT material. Following this premise and our diverse experience in teaching and training language teacher, this article seeks to make the phraseological contribution and chronicling the principle of designing global English-oriented ELT material talk or circular design lens, where translating the notion of global English into ELT material design language teacher and teacher educator help to consider the key component: learning goal, learning content, take as learning stimulus or research, learning task, instruction, and learning outcomes. Understanding this component help language teacher and teacher educator develop effective global English-oriented lesson unit or models. First, learning goals commonly consist of knowledge, attitude, skill, and experience. When language teacher and teacher educator formulate learning goal, they have to think about the different aspects of knowledge, attitude, skill, and experience that the students are supposed to learn. When writing learning goal, language teacher and teacher educator can consider the student prior knowledge and experience. They can conduct an analysis of what students need to learn and of what students might lack in them of knowledge, attitude, skill, and experience. For example, if language teacher and teacher educator would like to address accent, pronunciation, and culture as philosophy of learning, they can focus on developing or fine-tuning student linguistic and cultural knowledge. It should be noted that their student own accent and home culture also need to be appropriately recognized as simply in handwritings, but as research the two facilities learning, Liu and Fang 2017, Ross and Galloway 2019. Okay, conclusion toward the development of global English-oriented language material. As global English scholars have advocated, there is need for more global English pedagogy that provide English learners with opportunity to learn English through a more critical lens, with a better understanding of the role of English at national, regional, and global levels. Global English pedagogies need to be designed to equip students with global English awareness and foster positive mindset. They should also harness students self-efficacy of using their English with local power or action since global English-oriented pedagogies are compatible with the current socio-linguistic landscape in English in other and Spanish speaking countries. Language educator and teacher educator would benefit greatly from incorporating global English pedagogy into ELT practice, such as design and implementation of language material. I think that's all for me, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.